Good evening. Hamster Mum and Josie and Lindsay and Emily and Larry. Heretic, hello. Honey, hello. Pardon me. Kathleen, hello. Ali, hello. Plastered Polymath, hello. Danielle, Jules, Emily, hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Oh boy, what a day. Not how's dinner. Rude. Apologies, I had beans for dinner. King of beans. And it was delicious. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you all so much for being here. Lovely to see you all. Today, we're going to be reacting to the one, the only, the incomparable and incomparable, the Amberlynn Reid, in some past family drama. You want to get into the law, you want to get into the gig, you want to get into Aunt Tammy talking to Geordie the other day about stuff. Girl, we've got you covered. We're going back 11 years to when Amberlynn was a mere child of 23? Sure. And these are all readily available on Ambi's channel. We're watching Family Issues Part 2, Talking with Amberlynn Reid, an apology, a ramble of sorts, Talking with Amberlynn Reid, Supporting My Girlfriend Part 1, Talking with Amberlynn Reid, and Mental Illness and Homelessness, Talking with Amberlynn Reid. That's what we're going to do. We've also got an update from Beck over on their channel. If you haven't read it yet, we'll be reading through that. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. After I finish my dinner, which might also still be in my bed. Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you. If you're new, and thank you very much for returning. If you are coming back, I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost weight, talks about things on the internet, and watches way too much of too many people. I'm also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices, choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. Pardon me. Yes, anyway, so we're gonna move on over. Let me make sure that this is all working and correct. It is. We're going to go and move over onto Beck's channel, and I'm going to read through the community tab post. For those of you who haven't seen the news, unfortunately, Beck is not in the best place regarding health. I'm just going to read it out. It'll get you guys updated, and I'm gonna say some stuff. Beck, 5 hours ago, updated. Hey guys, I know you haven't heard from me in a while, but I have bad news. I've tried typing this message so many times while I've been sitting here in the hospital, but honestly, I still don't know what I should say. I hope most of you saw the updates I left with Mr. Snowflake a while back. I appreciated his help a lot because I was so anxious and having a hard time, and I didn't want to post. I wasn't ready to come back or anything like that, and I've been off socials mostly. It was just really hard coping with having cancer, but then it was such a relief to be able to say I was cancer-free. And I appreciated all the people that were praying for me and wishing me well so much. Unfortunately, that relief ran out kind of fast. On Sunday, I went to the ER for chest pains that ran down my arm, and because my blood pressure was 19/20. While I was there, I got a contrast echo that sent me into anaphylactic shock from the dye they injected. I had a picture of my face still really swollen a couple of days later. Then they gave me a CT scan that showed a mass in my lungs and heart disease and blockages in my heart. All at once, everything came crashing down again. I'll be getting a PET scan soon to check if the mass in my lungs is cancerous or not. My doctor wants to be sure because of the recent thyroid cancer and my family history. But then today, they did a heart cath to see how bad the blockages were. Before the test, they told me that they weren't that concerned because of my age and how few symptoms I had before my attack. But the test showed 90% to 100% blockages. I'm now waiting to see a surgeon to have an emergency triple bypass surgery as soon as they can get me in. This has been absolutely terrifying, and I feel like I haven't been able to catch a break. I haven't been able to work. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my job completely. Things have gone from bad to worse, and I'm scared for my life. I've honestly never been this scared, and I don't know what else to do. I don't want to be known as a beggar, but at this point, I just don't care anymore. I know you all don't owe me anything, and I don't have any content to give you in return, but I truly don't know what will come next. What savings I did have are now completely gone. Now I'm just scared, and I'm hoping I can get through this. Thank you to anyone who can help. Thank you to anyone who leaves words of encouragement and keeps me in their thoughts. Thanks for listening. I'll try to update again soon when I find out when my bypass will be. And then they have also included their PayPal and Venmo. They've also included a photo. So obviously that is the allergic reaction they were having to the dye that they had mentioned, as well as a follow-up. Not 100% certain of what this scan is or how to read it, but I'm not a professional. But it's there for those of you who may understand what we're looking at. So this is obviously really terrible news. We obviously received that news via Mr. Snowflake in regards to the thyroid conversation, and then this is all a lot, and this is all a lot for someone to go through by themselves. And I know a lot of you think that I'm quite cynical when it comes to stuff on the internet, and that's fair, but it's because of who we watch. But this is particularly sad, and I do hope Beck can get help. But the thing that got me really mad after reading this post, which I think I was doom scrolling Twitter and saw it come up. The thing that got me really mad about that was the fact that we've been talking about Ambi for the last couple of weeks, and jokingly we've brought up the inheritance, because the story about Auntie Lynn's and Mama Lynn's conflict has been around inheritance, and then we kind of tied that back to the fact that Amberlynn Reid stole Beck's inheritance, and nothing ever really came of that. So, you know, at this point in time, hashtag cut Beck a check, may well be brought up again. And I understand that Amberlynn Reid feels as if she doesn't owe fucking anyone for anything that they've ever done in the past. But I think now might be a half-decent opportunity for Amberlynn to maybe show some grace and do something that might surprise people who dislike her. I highly doubt that's going to happen, but I'm just trying to put it out into the universe that maybe Ambi will find her sympathy bone and do the right thing. I doubt it, but we can hope. So, that's the update on Beck. We are going to be watching some old Amberlynn content to get a little bit of an update. Well, not an update, sorry, a bit of context in terms of messy family drama, which, you know, we love, we're all about. Except, you know, when we're leaving our partner's mum abusive voicemails, Amber. All about the messy drama over here. So we're going to boop on over into that. But again, send your thoughts, then send your prayers, send kind words, do all of the stuff, because it takes a village, people, and that's quite a sad update. I think, and I hope that I do hope that Amber could do the right thing, but I doubt it. Anyway, how are you guys going? You guys all right? You guys take care of yourself today as well. Big cup of tea for everyone. Big cup of tea for everyone. All right, let's get to. This is Family Issues Part 2, Talking with Amberlynn Reid from 11 years ago. Here we go. Oh, there we go.
Boom. No, I'm joking. So here is the second part of my talking. I'm going to put my earrings in.
Oh, that's so quiet. Sorry, chat. I've got to fix that up. There we go.
I usually put my jewelry in after I change my clothes. I'm definitely not putting my clothes on camera. I'm joking. Anyway.
It's fine. We don't need it. But in the future, Ambi, we do see you proving to us that you use a shower, which is weird.
So my girlfriend's just getting out of the shower. I can kind of hear her. And she hates being on camera. It is so funny. No, but I understand. Is that upside down? No. But she hates being on camera. Legit hates being on camera. She's very shy. But she's getting better. And I'm proud of her for that. Very, very proud of her. So, earrings are in.
In all honesty, when I say that about modern day Ambi, all I'm saying is don't engage with Beck, don't interact with Beck for Ambi, leave that alone, but just like give back the inheritance you stole from your past girlfriend or partner. Like, she won't be able to do it though. Don't re-engage, don't talk about it, don't even bring it to the internet, don't let it be known. Just get it done and don't talk about it. Again, putting that out to the universe.
So, maybe I can talk to you guys about my little ear trouble. So I got my ears pierced when I was literally, oh my god, I was a baby. I only remember faintly, okay, maybe I was like 3 or 4. I remember faintly there were Legos in the piercing room for like little children, and I was like playing with it. I don't remember the actual like me getting my ears pierced though. And so I guess when you get it done at a very young age, you know how your ears still grow, the hole kind of moves, like the piercing hole. So that happened with me, I guess. And this piercing hole is way lower than this piercing hole, and it's so OCD. I hate it more than anything.
There's that OCD mention. I thought you had to re-pierce one of your ears, and that's why it dangles low. No? Okay. Well, never mind. She's probably forgotten this lie.
Try to ignore it. My girlfriend's gonna walk
Not Legos.
in through the door. I'm doing a video talking thing. So. Anyways, so I hate it more than anything, and now I feel like weird talking to the camera when my girlfriend's in the room. That's funny. Crystal, how was your shower?
Good.
Did I what?
Sorry, chat. Just realized it wasn't centered.
Oh, no, not yet. You can...
This is filmed in a different aspect ratio, by the way. This was before HD existed. Shout out to potato phones.
I was gonna do it on a piece of paper. Well, I'll be. Yeah, I forgot. So, Crystal, we went shopping yesterday. I told you guys how we both got the same amount of money. She bought 2 perfumes and the rest... 3 perfumes. Oh, yeah, 3 perfumes. Okay. She bought 3 perfumes, and then she got like $100 and something in just Rock Band points. And what Rock Band points is where... Rock Band points. Why did I say Rock Band points? I meant to say Xbox points. And what that is where she gets to use them on her Xbox.
Hold on, wait, Ambi. How are you getting paid?
So, Crystal, we went shopping yesterday. I told you guys how we both got the same amount of money.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Crystal's parents were paying for Amberlynn Reid to exist. Sorry. I'd forgotten that. Hashtag cut Becca check. Kayla, thank you very much for returning to the channel as a member, honey. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Enjoy your emojis and your buttholes.
She bought 2 perfumes and the rest... 3 perfumes. Oh, yeah, 3 perfumes.
Side button ponder says $1,400 a month.
Okay. She bought 3 perfumes, and then she got like $100 and something in just Rock Band points. And what Rock Band points is where... Rock Band points? Why did I say Rock Band points? I meant to say Xbox points. And what that is where she gets to...
It's their allowance.
Use them on her Xbox 360, and she can buy games, she can do this and that. But what she does with them is she buys Rock Band songs, and...
Black Pantera, good to see you.
We legit sat there and we bought like over 100 songs. It was quite the interesting thing. And when we were buying them, we didn't even like listen to them. We just...
Abby, you know how you've experienced times in the past where you've needed the kindness and generosity of others to help you exist in the world? Amber, you've got an opportunity here to like help people less fortunate than you, that you abused and stole from in the past. Do you want to like make up for that, or is karma just gonna like nom 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 eat you up? Nom 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 nom. Probably that.
Bought them and then we listened to them, and that was fun. So what she wants to do is she wants to try every single one. I mean, it's gonna take her a while, obvi. But
obvi. It's just I think the reason why I'm so snarky, sassy, salty, today, I'm generally like this, but also it's fun rewatching Amberlynn Reid and seeing the terrifying monster that she's turned into, and how I acknowledge the fact that Ambi had struggles when she was younger, but she also got very lucky in a lot of ways around the generosity and kindness of other people in the world. So, yeah, again, she has the opportunity to help people out, but it's Ambi.
She wants to try every single one, but we're going to make like a list of the ones that she loves and the ones that are just all right and the ones that she doesn't really like. I don't know. We're weird, okay? So that's what she wants to do. She has, how many songs do you have, like, total?
Like 1,300.
She has, like, 1,300 songs in total.
Brandon says, that's a fun thing. She was always like that.
Rock Band is like her shiznit. Alright, so I guess I can show you guys the perfume I'm wearing today. You guys are sitting on top of my perfume stand, by the way. I want to use these, too. These are my new ones. I also got another new one, but yeah. I'm going to use Lady Polka, which I got from, Deb. I'll sit you over there. And then I'm going to use Rain, which I got from Deb. Isn't that the cutest little...
Do you guys think she plays choosy with the fragrances? Or forces someone else to? Maybe that.
thing? Okay, I'll scare. Anyways. Don't fall. Kick your butt. Anyway, I kind of said how I wanted to, like, just vent a little bit about some family issues. And,
Duh. Here's the family drama.
Yeah, so... I guess I can tell you guys the actual story if you want.
Go ahead.
I'll try to make it kind of quick. Crystal's brushing her hair and the water is like giving me an extra shower for today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyways, okay, so what happened was...
Crystal should have dumped her ass so quick.
Me and my aunt
I wouldn't stand for that.
You guys don't know my aunt, so it's okay to like say me and my aunt because you don't know her. If you did know her, then I'd probably leave this private.
Well, we know her now. KM Crafts, thank you for the super chat, honey. KM says, how often do you go live? I here for it. I mean, whenever I find some spare time, you know. Thank you for the super chat, love. Sometimes it's in a stationery closet. Sometimes it's like not.
That was a big spray. Okay, anyways. Me and my aunt, she's the only family member I really talk to, and we would talk on like a daily basis. Mm-hmm. She's also on a weight loss journey, and she's doing fantastic. She does.
Shout out to Keto.
Weight Watchers, so she gives me some tips here and there, and you know.
Oh, and Weight Watchers. Girl, are you on Weight Watchers now? I know she's not watching, but if she is, if she receives this message, I hope she hears it for the saltiness that it contains.
Oh, I try to give her some as well. And in a way, other than my girlfriend, of course, she became like my best friend. I know it's weird to say that, but she really did, because we would text every single day and I would talk to her about my issues. And more than anything or anybody, well, besides my brother and like my girlfriend and stuff, she knows the type of stuff that I've been through, because not only have I been through it, but she's been through some of it as well. And
wow, re-listening to some of this stuff, new doors opening, you know, context. This is why it's so good to rewatch.
So I felt like her and I had a really big understanding.
Her volume's so low. Is it? Chad, is her volume low? Maybe I can turn her up. I don't know, she's kind of doing a whisper thing.
Of just feelings in life and stuff like that. What? You want me to make it?
Turn me down a bit. Oh, I can definitely turn me down.
Well, don't start.
Sorry.
I'll make it in a minute. Alright.
I'm probably gonna turn it on.
Okay.
Again, potato phones.
So her and I have like a really big understanding, because we understand how each other feels, how we've been let down in life, and how people have turned their back on us. So that's a big part of, you know, kind of why I'm so hurt. So my aunt posted a, I guess a picture on Facebook that said, you want to know how I'm losing weight? Well, it's lots of hours in the gym or something like that. And
I'm losing weight at the moment. Do you know what it is? Gym routine hasn't changed. It's counting calories. Turns out the laws of thermodynamics actually real. It's crazy.
I commented down below and be like, I'm losing weight without the gym. It was kind of a way for me to kind of let out that I'm proud of myself for losing all this weight.
Is this the 89 lbs era?
And I am changing my eating habits, and it's helping so much. Don't get me wrong, I exercise sometimes. I don't exercise every single day. I don't. I have very bad back and a very bad knee, so I try not to make it even worse. But I do Just Dance a lot, and I got this new 7-minute workout app that I will be trying soon. But so when I commented on that,
it's on the list.
I guess one of her friends commented on it, just saying how, but if you want a fit body, then wouldn't you want to, how did she word it? She's like, the gym is to make you like fit. And then I mentioned back, I don't want to be fit. I just don't want to be morbidly obese anymore. And that is true. It's a big, big, big thing for me. For me to get out of the morbidly obese like section of the health chart will be the biggest accomplishment ever. I have been morbidly obese since I was legit like 9 years old. It's disgusting, but it's true. So if I ever left that part of my life, it would be...
Ambi was in the 300 pounds here. We're now like probably in the 6s. Yeah, I mean, I feel that during my really like focused calorie restrictions, like I was definitely nowhere near as active as I am now.
Amazing. I'm not in this to...
And like I weighed less, but I also like had zero strength.
Get fit. I'm not at all. So when the trainer responded, she's like, well, wouldn't you rather be fit so you can feel good about yourself? And because it's an amazing feeling. And when she said, wouldn't you rather be fit so you can feel good about yourself? I was like, whoa. Actually, I do feel good about myself, and I don't think that my outside appearance has to look fit for me to feel that way. And
regardless if it's in the Facebook comment section or like YouTube, Ambi still has not learnt that you don't need to engage.
I mean, her and I were just talking back and forth and stuff like
in the comment section.
that. And I noticed that my aunt kept liking this girl's comments of what she was saying, but she wasn't liking mine, and I was like, shocked.
I think, doesn't obesity go up in stages? Isn't it like stage 3 obesity? Right? I don't know, girl.
Because mine were purely about how proud I am of myself. And I don't have to be fit to be proud of myself. I just have to lose my weight and finally not be in the morbidly obese section. And I feel like more so than anything, I thought my aunt would kind of have my side, because this girl was nothing to her besides, I guess, a trainer that she met once or twice. I don't know. So I was like, So I
She kept liking her comments.
messaged my aunt and I was like, I see that
Of course you did. Of course you messaged your aunt over this. Oh my god, Tammy has had a time with her.
you're reading these and you're liking all her things that she's saying.
Tammy, now's the time to like pull out these messages. Oh my god, auntie, I can't believe you're liking this woman's comments on your comment post, but not mine. How dare you? Why do you hate me?
But I don't see you liking mine. And my aunt's reply was, I noticed you were being confrontational, and
Amberlynn, confrontational? Well, I fucking never.
she's a trainer, so she knows what she's talking about. And I was like, whoa, auntie, legit, I wasn't being confrontational. I was just telling her that I do not have to be fit to love myself.
You could have just like not engaged with the comments at all.
And I also said, you don't have to be a trainer to subscribe to someone when they should love themselves. It really
To subscribe. Is she doing like, what's that thing where you get like secret messages in?
be a trainer to subscribe to someone when they should love themselves.
What's that called? Not alterating. What's it called? Goddamn.
It really hit home. I was like, okay, me and my aunt are, bonding each and every day. And
Subliminal messages. Greta, thank you so much. That's what she's trying to do. She's sending subliminal messages to her chat. Oh, chat, isn't that thumbs up disgusting?
the fact that she's gonna sit there and say those things to me and
Don't you like the stream hate that?
agree with this person really was mind-boggling to me. It confused me. It hurt my feelings. And when I sent my aunt the message back about how I'm not gonna have a substrainer, the hell that. When I sent my aunt the message back,
She keeps trying to say subscribe.
saying I'm not gonna have a trainer telling me when I should love myself and that I can only love myself and be proud of myself and feel good about myself, as if
Girl, if you want to love yourself, don't spend any time in any comment section anywhere. Actually, like, spend less time listening to fucking people go back and forth in any text-based format. My god.
I'm fit. That's not okay, but she didn't reply to me.
I feel gaslit.
All she said was ugh. And ugh to my aunt means, oh my god, this drama queen. And you know what? Okay.
Oh my god, I love this so much. This is still so relevant. Amber is exactly the same person.
I might be coming off a little
Oh my god, my aunt typed ugh in a message in response, and I know exactly what that means.
dramatic right now, but now my aunt is posting really mean things on her page, like quotes about selfish people, and
I love this. I don't love it. But like the whole concept of vague booking, I didn't even think about all of the people out there who like see someone post something and think, ooh, that's a dig at me. That's so funny. I didn't even think of that. Like, what kind of self-centered dickhead thinks that other people who post shit is directed at their... God, the pettiness. Messylynn. Oh my god, I didn't even think people thought that. That's crazy.
I'm the farthest from selfish. I gave my whole childhood away to pretty much be a mother to my own brothers, and
well, she doesn't talk about it like that anymore, by the way.
I feel like if I was a selfish
If the wrong shoes fit.
person, then I would have loved myself enough to not become morbidly obese. I'm very selfless, and I want people around me to be...
Oh, okay, so your selflessness led to morbid obesity. That's what that is? Okay.
happy to smile because their happiness and smiles rubs off on me, creating me to be happy. And nowhere in those comments on Facebook
One bite said, I definitely posted a subliminal message on Facebook. I was 14.
was I selfish. I don't see how I was selfish. I feel like in a way the trainer was. She was rude in a nice way. I hate people like that. And,
People who are rude in a nice way? Okay.
and
Noted. I'll be rude in a not nice way.
her overall story through everything she said was the only way that I can be happy and love myself as if I was fit.
Oh, KM, thank you for the super chat, honey. KM says, what was crazy for me, I was locked into Girl World until 2020, then got back into it this year. Half a decade later, mate, with the same drama, just different side characters. The side characters make it, to be honest. None of the girls have done any better. Like, nothing good has come about for them, I don't think. I can't name one thing. I mean, Foodie's married, technically, I guess. Ambi speaks to her mum more often now, perhaps. I don't know if Rosie was around in 2020. Yeah, not great things.
And I disagree 100%.
Who's a foodie?
And I know most of you watching this, if you are watching this, you agree with me, and I'd hope you would. And the fact that my aunt doesn't, and that she was on this woman's side, is something I can't really grasp onto, and it hurts a lot.
We're just saying words, and this is such an insane argument in your head.
I don't understand. I know my aunt is a very sensitive person, and when I'm expressing my feelings to her, she's normally there for me, but then when it involves her, like if she hurt my feelings or if she said something that might have upset me, she will go off. And I don't know why she has to be like this. And again, I'm only sharing this to vent it, and none of you know my aunt, so I feel like, it's okay.
Again, we do now. Hi, Tammy.
And plus, I have a lot of aunts, so you don't know which one I'm talking about. No.
You're talking about the only aunt you have on your mother's side. Hi, Tammy.
So I kind of...
Ambi, why don't you go out to your, storage cage or whatever and pull up the phones from, 18 years ago or whatever the fuck it was, because you keep every single device and every text message and every fucking thing. Why don't you go scrounge around in there and find some messages? Kayla, thank you for the super chat, honey. Kayla says, I calculated Amber's BMI and it says if she's 5'50" at her height, she's 97 to 100 BMI. Yes. Yeah, she's been there for a minute. She's been at the 100 BMI within the last 12 months. Yes. Stage 4 obesity is 50 and higher. Is that the highest one? Look, I mean, valid, the BMI argument is to be had and whatever, but okay. Well, you could say she's in the top percentile of she's in the top weight class. There you go. Look, silver lining, girl.
I just wanted to talk about...
She's top percent. She's a trying to find a way to say it that isn't heavyweight. How do I put that?
About that, I kind of needed it to get off my chest, and I guess now it is off of my chest.
Lottie, good to see you, honey. Chat. As I was saying before, the next time you see Lottie, you make sure you thank her in the chat. Lottie says, Auntie Lynn is overly sensitive, unlike Ambi, who absolutely knew her aunt's Facebook posts were about her after liking someone else's arguments, but not Ambi's during a comment section argument. Obsessed? What do you mean obsessed?
And I could definitely talk more about it and more about how I feel, but I don't want to make this into 3 parts. But thank you guys so much for listening to me. Literally, I could talk about anything, clearly.
Yeah.
But I'm going to finish getting ready. I'm going to go make that rock band thing for my girlfriend. And again, thank you guys so much for watching this. And if you guys like videos where literally I'm just sitting here talking about nonsense and personal things, please let me know in the comments below, because I will definitely make more videos like this. And
I love the messy lore. That's what I love.
Yeah. So like it if you liked it, subscribe if you're not, and be nice in the comments below. And if you aren't smiling, smile. Bye.
Gag. All right, chat, we're moving thick and fast through the content today. That's one video down. We've got another one. This is an apology plus a ramble of sorts. Talking with Amberlynn.
Hello, everybody. So this is another monkey. No.
And boy, did she make more.
Oh. That's a messed up bobby pin there, and he had this in his mouth.
Do you know what Ambi should really do? She should try doing Q&As or something. I hear they're quite popular.
So anyways, alright, this is another Talking with Amberlynn video type of thing. I'm gonna start doing these more casually so kind of like I'm talking to a friend, because I feel like I am.
Nope, you're talking to a camera. You probably should have nipped that in the bud 11 years ago.
As you can tell, my hair's kind of messy, so I'm gonna put it up in a messy bun on camera. I'm gonna put away my perfume that I used today.
Trisha, thank you for the super chat, honey. Trisha says, hit the like for our Aussie legend, please. Thanks, hon. I appreciate it. Thank you. Chat, the button is just down there. Feel free.
Oh, wait, no. I used that yesterday, sorry. And then get out the perfume I'm gonna use today and kind of just chit-chat while I do all this. So the first thing I want to say is, yesterday I made 2 Talking with Amberlynn videos because I ran into 2 parts. And,
the second part was the one that we watched. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Love Lily says, those phones could have some not legal images Ambi allegedly acquired from Casey back in the day. Much love to chatting you. Love right back, honey. Thank you for the super chat and taking care of yourself. And Ambi, yeah, fucking...
I titled...
I find it so bizarre. I find it so bizarre to have kept every phone and every message. Like, girl.
The second one I did as...
Spring clean. Like, donate that shit.
Family issues, and a lot of people watched it. I got, you know, a good amount of likes on that video, but I got a lot of dislikes as well. So, I mean, obviously for me to title a video family issues, obviously I'm going to be talking about family issues, and I can't wrap my head around why so many people disliked that video, but
I think it was because you're being rude, and I also think that you're maybe reading too much into your aunt's business, and also like kind of making stories about your aunt content on the internet. But hey, like that continued 11 years later.
That's what I used to think. I did, when I first saw that, I was like, why would people dislike this? Now that I've had time to kind of sleep on it and think about it and...
Gloating, thank you for the wieners, I appreciate it. Happy 36 months. Happy anniversary!
All that good stuff. I must admit that I dislike that video. I am not going to take it down because,
Still up.
That's just part of my life, and it's part of my journey, and... my girlfriend's parents are home, so I hope they're not going to be yip-yapping to me.
Oh no! Oh no, how dare they yip-yap to you when they pay for your fucking allowance just to, like, be there. Not the yip-yaps.
Anyways, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, this is not just a weight loss channel.
It's a weight gain channel, chat.
This is just my life in general, everything about my life. So I felt like it was appropriate to kind of express myself yesterday.
Yeah, it turns out Ambi's always been this way.
And, I don't regret it. I just don't know if, you know, today was yesterday. I don't know if I would have done it. My aunt did see the video, and I feel bad. Since her...
Oh no, Tammy. Now you're going to have to share your perspective on this.
Her and I were...
From 11 years ago.
Argument, I honestly wasn't expecting her to still watch my videos. The fact that she does shows, that she's still there for me.
Ambi really needed to tell her that, like, that's perhaps not always the case, and it's really weird. And I've been talking about it for what feels like forever, but specifically in the last 2 weeks. It's so, I hate to say the word parasocial, but it seems like such an unhealthy, like, practice to be like, people who watch my content love me and care for me, and the best way I can update people in my life about the things that are happening in my world is not to talk to them directly, but it's to make content and try to get paid for it on the internet. It's just so, like, it feels like there's no person-to-person communication, you know? Oh, it just feels weird.
And like she said, she's watching from afar. She did tell me that. But I feel bad. I feel like maybe I shouldn't get that personal with you guys, because I don't even know if you guys liked watching that, since I did get a lot of dislikes. So, my apologies. And
Ari, yes, we saw Lord Brooke today. Yes.
My apologies to my aunt. I just got done writing her a very long message, and it was more so apologizing for how I handle things, not for how I feel, because I don't think I should ever apologize for how I feel. But I do need to apologize to her just for how I handle things. I love her a lot. She is the only family member that I really have in my life, and I don't want to lose her. She became, you know, a really big part of my life, and I just wanted to start this video with apologizing to everyone who watched that video and thought it was disrespectful of me. Nobody actually said that, but I feel like
a lot of people actually said that.
Maybe it was...
Well, actually, that depends, because at this point in time, she didn't have a huge viewer base.
Disrespectful.
I think now, watching it in retrospective, it was absolutely disrespectful.
Sometimes I need to express myself, and sometimes I do it in the wrong, like, situation.
Like recording it on the internet for the entire viewing public to watch.
I really did start this channel for my life, but maybe some things are not meant to be said. So I'm just gonna, you know, move on from that situation in this video.
Modern day Amber could take a note.
I'm kind of just do my hair. I might have to get up and open the door for the dog. It's kind of messy back there. So if you guys see that, I apologize. But, yeah, so
Yeah, Lottie, she certainly doesn't have that energy now.
Just, last night I filmed a grocery haul video, and I really actually enjoyed doing it. It was fun. Okay, monkey's whining. Alright. Hold on. Come on. You can go. Go on.
Well, she's really never been a big fan of editing, huh?
Okay. Sorry about that. So I filmed a grocery haul video, and a lot of you guys actually really enjoyed that. So I'll probably do it every.
Where's the apology to her aunt? Oh no, she said that privately, not here. She'll drag people through the mud or attempt to on the internet, but she's not going to apologize publicly. That's silly.
Saturday to show you guys, what I get. Even if a lot of the time it's duplicates, because a lot of the time I do get the same like things, but sometimes I try different things. So I think that'll be fun to film. And then just a little bit ago, I filmed a.
Amber doesn't have much of that upspeak she has now constantly. No, she sounds like a completely different person. Like if she's talking to someone, she's a sponge in so many ways. She's a sponge.
Review on the banana.
It's like she sponges people's BPD backstories, accents. It's real like favorite words. It's hecticana.
Nut muffin quest bar, and I haven't put that up yet. And then I did something I never thought I would do.
Oh, Fen, good question. Fen's tagged to say thought exercise. If she had access to a time machine, do you think anything would be changed? I don't think she's. I mean, there's probably stuff in her like childhood past. If she could change, she would change. But as an adult, I don't think she gives a fuck enough to have really changed anything. No. Nothing. I mean, if nothing changes, nothing changes, right? Modern day Ambi, absolutely nothing has changed. She might go out on a limb and say, knowing what she knows now, she might have gone to doctors more like readily when it comes to like the cancer stuff, but like surrounding mess on the internet and the life that she lives currently, no, she's happy, mate. She's fucking chuffed as a pig in mud. Just Mickey D's and Sundays all day, every day, and like hunting for feeders. Like, she's in for it. Like, if she's not changing anything now and hasn't changed anything over the last decade, I'm not seeing it.
And that is dance on camera. I used to be a great dancer when I was younger, but after gaining all this weight, that kind of messed up the whole dancing thing. Dancing was a really big part of my life, and now it's not. But yeah, it's just I feel.
Do you guys remember when Ambi first went to? No, when she went to Wisconsin, was it, and hung out with Emily and went to the club on a Monday night. I wish we'd have seen some boogie oogie oogie.
Like filming myself dancing and putting it online is scary in general, but I kind of feel like putting it online in a video and watching me watch and like having me watch it, I feel like that's kind of like a really big God, how do I word this? I know I can't dance anymore, but having it on video is kind of like proving that I no longer can do what I used to love, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's just sad.
Boogie Lynn.
I don't like, seeing that I can no longer dance, but...
Okay, but like, just because it's not on camera doesn't mean it's your reality. Oh my god, someone go back in time and tell her that.
Oh well, things happen. And things happen for a reason, right?
This is the avoiding mirrors argument. It's like, if I don't look in a mirror, it's not that bad. I can't see it.
But, okay. So yeah, that video is up. It's scary thought thinking about, that being online for anybody to see, but... I have a lot of people who have also done it, which is Guppy Cardwell, which she started the whole thing, I believe. She really enjoys Zumba, so she did a video about it, which I loved watching. And then all of a sudden, Ride to Health, which is Mandy and Charisse, decided to join in, and they begged me to do it, so I couldn't help it. And of course, Miss Beautiful Alicia also did it as well. So
where are all these people now?
I figured, if all they can do it, then what the heck? So can I. What?
Not Ballerina Lynn.
The heck?
No, I was gonna ask what dance genre you think Ambi favors.
So yeah. So I did it. Not saying I'm ever gonna do it again, because that was definitely
Fossey, who said that?
Scary moment. Scary moment in my life. But yeah, so that's that. And also,
I wanna see chat. Do you think if we put out in the universe for Amberlynn to do the nut bush, do you think we can make it happen? Chat. Listen, Terry, I never ask you. I always take a message from you, but could you send a message up there or out there? Just look. If there's one thing I could ask for about Amber, could you just make it happen that we watch? She could do it on the TikTok chat. Okay, Terry, I just need Ambi. Okay, no, what I actually need is for like a global meme sensation to occur where everyone's just doing the nut bush on TikTok, and then I need Ambi to do it. I really just I don't ask for much, but if you could pass that along, thank you.
I have to say, I had a very hard weekend when it comes to eating. I don't know if it's because
No, I know, Voodoo. That's why it needs to get popular on social media, and then everybody can learn what the nut bush is, and then we can watch Ambi do it, and I would be so happy.
My whole aunt thing and how that was getting to me. It was sad for me, and I'm a very emotional eater.
It does seem like a fair ask. All we need is like that late 70s to mid 80s Australiana, like Crocodile Dundee fever to hit global, and then everyone will learn the nut bush. And then like a Tina Turner revival, and then the nut bush goes to TikTok, Ambi sees it, Ambi does the nut bush. Look, I can see the steps. I don't think it's hard. Grammy, thank you for being here for 12 months, honey. Grammy says, the longest I've ever stuck to anything. Thanks, you're welcome, honey. Thank you for the anniversary, or happy anniversary. Thank you for being here.
As you guys know, it was my cheat day on Valentine's Day, but it didn't stop there. Yesterday, I overate. But it's really, really weird.
Nut bush or nut salsa.
Guys, I'm not saying like, oh, it's okay that I overeat, because it's not. But back in the day...
Actually, you know what? Let's ask Terry if we'll ever see Amberlynn dance again.
My overeating would consist of so much food, but my overeating now is like half that.
Or rather, what to expect when we see Amberlynn dance again. What do we expect?
Portion. I feel like I get fuller faster, and I don't crave the food. I don't like crave to mess up and eat a lot of food like I used to, so I feel like that all in itself is...
Yeah, that's a non-scale victory. Your relationship with food 11 years ago, Amberlynn Reid.
So, I guess I'm proud of myself for not messing up as bad as I could, but I gotta admit, I'm a little sad that I did mess up. But today is Sunday, and I've started off fantastic, and I plan on, staying down that path. So I kind of wanted to show you guys. Many of you know I wash my hair about, I don't know, twice a week. I shower every day, don't get me wrong, but...
She's always been quite defensive about that, huh?
Washing my hair is...
That's not true. We know that not to be true. Do you know how we know that? Because was it messages to Destiny or No, it was messages to Casey, I think. Messages to Casey about, like... Oh, was it messages to Casey about being with Crystal? And how she was like so nervous, and you like, don't worry about it. She's like showering every day now or something. Like historically, and I'm not trying to bring that up in a like haha gotcha moment, but like historically, there's been evidence on like the other end that that Ambi just doesn't shower daily.
It's, only twice a week because that's just how I do it. So the last time I washed my hair was Friday. And this is how it looks. It starts to get greasy up on top.
Was to Casey about Destiny? Was that the era? I think so.
Which is, it's natural oils.
Oh, that's right. She was with Destiny and she was messaging Casey about that stuff. Oh, God. So it was even later than this.
And then normally down here is very stringy. Well, not stringy. I don't know what you call it. And frizzy. So that's when I put it up in a, messy bun.
Just a reminder, chat. Take care of yourself. Have a shower. I know sometimes it's overwhelming and sometimes you don't want to do it and sometimes you ain't got the time, but like, just gotta find that one thing you enjoy about it. I bought new shampoo and conditioner. It's got tea tree oil in it. I hope it goes well, and if it doesn't, I'll let you know.
I'm sure you guys have seen me wear those a lot. And then I'll wash my hair probably Monday or Tuesday. I know that's very weird. Not a lot of people do that. My girlfriend washes her hair every single day because her hair is so thin, so her natural oils come quicker, so she can't, let her hair sit in her oils for too long, if that makes sense. So not a lot of people can do it like me.
We wash our hair back-to-back days. What?
And I feel like it's easier for me to hide my natural oil because I always have my hair up in a bun, which I'm going to put up here now. So this is going to be embarrassing, putting my hair up in front of you guys like this. But this is how I wear my hair practically every single day. Pardon my ginormous arms, but that's how it is when you're obese. Anyhow.
Beep Boop, she could get a shower chair, yeah.
So,
she get lots of
when
things.
I made my Talking with Amberlynn videos yesterday, I wasn't sure if you guys would find them boring or anything like that because I ramble. See, look. Oh, yeah. Because I ramble a lot, and that's just how I am. And
the early poop bun chat.
I didn't know if it would be boring or anything like that, so. You guys actually enjoyed it and said you liked videos like these, and a lot of you said that you liked any video I make, so that was like really sweet. Really, really sweet. So I'm going to choose my body spray for today. So, hold on a minute. Guess I'll use this little fella on that one.
She's, yeah, when you think about just like the mass of it all, like she's probably 2/3 heavier now. Like she's her now, but with 2/3 of her now stacked on top. So modern day Amberlynn is like 1.67 times this version of Ambi. Isn't that crazy?
So I'm going to use Head Turner Fragrance Body Spray. I got this from Walmart. And this cute little bottle because it has a bow. It is.
She just has so many fragrances.
I think it's just called Victoria. I think this might actually legit be called Victoria. And I got this at Victoria's Secret. So sometimes I spray a lot. I just
that's true. That's true. I'm only giving the oils a test just to see how they go.
So that's just how I roll, you guys. I love to smell good. Not saying I don't smell good without perfume.
You might if you don't shower or wash your clothes.
And then I just put it up there, which is behind you guys currently. So I'm not sure what else to talk about. I think I rambled enough. My video has to be below 15 minutes, so.
Josie says she's here the weight that Foodie claims she is now. Who's Foodie?
That's that. And,
don't know that girl.
I mean,
might have to like do some study, do some watching.
If I have anything else to talk about later, I will definitely make another video because you guys enjoy them. As you guys know, I can't do vlogs, so I might just do separate videos throughout the day, like maybe if I want to show what I'm having for lunch or if I want to show what I'm having for dinner or things like that. So
oh god, chat, remember vlogs? We were teased vlogs this week and now they've gone.
So I will definitely, do random videos like that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I say way too much. What the heck? Anyhow, remember, if you're smiling, smile. Bye, and thank you for talking with me.
No, we were being spoken to, not speaking with. Next up, supporting my girlfriend, part 1, talking with Amberlynn. She has a towel to prove that she's showering.
Just got out of the shower.
Obviously, look how damp my hair is, you guys. Oh, gosh, just got out of a big clean scrubber dub. And I did my hair and everything. Look at this. Look at that. Look. Oh, no, wait. Look. Look at how wet that hair is. That's damp, Ambi. I believe you. Yes. Good job.
Hello, everybody. So clearly I just got out of the shower. This is another casual talking with Amberlynn video. And when I say casual,
performative towel wearing.
Kind of mean because I'm going to be like brushing my hair and I'm going to be choosing my perfume for the day and, stuff like that. I kind of
It's so much, Slutty. Now we almost get nothing. By comparison, almost nothing.
Make it seem like I'm talking to just some of my friends, not anything like strict, like, okay, let's be serious, let's get down to business, because I don't want it to be too boring or anything like that, and I don't want it to seem fake or anything. I just want to seem completely normal and myself and stuff like that. It seems like you guys enjoy these videos, so here's another.
This is also not her real voice, which is also fun. Also. Which I get, like, if you go back and watch my old stuff, I'm a little different. I'm just less confident, really.
This is my little, like, notebook thingy-majigger that I literally write, agenda. I literally write everything that I want to either vlog about, do a video about, I want to write about, I want to, just like mini goals.
Zebra, thank you for the super chat, honey. Zebra says, I was just thinking about this. Can you imagine the stories Amber would come up with if she read the book A Child Called Out? I don't know that book. Ambi has come up with stories, though. I mean, there's plenty of lies on the internet, but she also self-published 2 books. I don't actually think they were ever really published, but she wrote 2 books. One of them was unfinished. What was that one? Pomegranate? Was it Pomegranate? I don't know. Snowflake was reading them for a minute. And I was half tempted to, because I do like voices. So I could have voiced all of the characters. But listening in on it, I feel like I may have given myself an aneurysm if I tried to read them. Your screech hasn't changed a bit. Thank you, Larry.
And I use this every single day.
Oh, Scotty and Juniper. Okay, well, not Pomegranate. Right, that's the third in the trilogy. Okay.
And it helps a lot. So I do have some things written down that
They were horrible. Do we need to read them?
I want to talk about because I feel like I'll forget.
I could load them to my Kindle.
And now that we're...
Oh, by the way, chat, I got a whiteboard. Hold on, I haven't really tested to see how it works yet. But I got a whiteboard. See? Oh, it kind of disappears. There we go. I got a whiteboard. So I can now make notes. So if you see me referencing something further to the right of me, that's because that's where the whiteboard is. And that's where I'm going to take my notes. I don't need them now. I think I pretty much caught up. But I've got a whiteboard. We love a prop.
Now that I'm talking about it, there's something else I want to write down, so...
Oh, Lottie had a note for Zebra. She has previously talked about a child called It. Said it was her favorite book and she could relate to them because, of course... Oh! My gosh. Lottie coming in with the notes. Thank you, honey. Was she also a fan of that one where, like, the kids had to live in the attic and then, like, got together? What's that called? It's got an innocuous name. Sorry, chat. I'm not big on the books. I'm more of your, like, your high fantasies and dragons and stuff, not the performative whiteboard.
It's fun. What?
Flowers in the Attic. That's the one.
Don't you?
Yeah, hasn't she? She's spoken about that before, hasn't she?
I hate when that happens. Alright, hold on. So let me find one with lead. Okay, this one has lead, so...
I think she said, so. There was a period of time, I think, where someone asked her who her favorite author was, or what was the, like, most recent book she read. And I think that's when she brought up V.C. Andrews. And I was like, who the fuck is V.C. Andrews? And then I delved into it, and then it was a lot for me. That was a shocking day.
There's something else I want to talk about, so I'm just going to write it down. I know this doesn't seem very casual, but there was a lot on my mind, and I kind of wanted to, remember what to say, because there's been times where I film a video, and, I'm like, crap. I forgot, like, the main thing I wanted to talk about, so, hey, that happens.
All right, now we've got performative journal writing. Very good.
Okay.
She has. It was very good, very sad. Book spine not cracked. Clock that T.
Sorry. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, I'm actually getting ready to film a video, and I'm kind of, I don't know, if it turns out okay, I'll upload it, but if it doesn't turn out okay, I don't know. You guys tend to enjoy my videos a lot, so that's sweet of you guys. So I guess even if it doesn't turn out the greatest, I'll still upload
so confident.
It. But, I'm probably going to upload this video even before I film that video, so I'm not...
This energy versus her, like, antagonizing her chat in the modern day live streams. Oh. So different.
I'm going to say what it is, because I'm not, like, 100% positive yet, but we'll see. So I have to say it. I'm going to put away these perfumes. These are the ones that I used yesterday. I'm sure you guys remember that.
I think so.
I really do enjoy filming these videos. I just hope I don't ramble too much.
Rambling about how much you enjoy making videos, girl.
So I also wanted to talk about how, this video might actually go up in 2 parts, just warning you. Yesterday I put up the me dancing to Applause by Lady Gaga. I was terrified. Oh god, I was terrified. And, you know, I got a lot of, you know, nice comments, and I appreciate it a lot. It was actually quite scary to do, because since I was, like, I did dance a lot when I was little. You know, I was a dancer. I was in dance classes. I was part of a dance.
I'm sorry, it's not called Big Girl Dancing to Applause by Lady Gaga. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, it is. Stop it, it is. Hold on. Hold on.
And gonna upload
oh god, I did know this existed.
I'm sorry.
I did know this existed. Hold on. Hold on. She finds the music eventually.
Alright.
Hold on. Let me see how I can do this. Chat, give me 1 second, all right? We need to do a thing. We need to do a thing. Zing, thank you for the super chat, honey. Zing says, I find it fascinating that Amber's style 11 years ago was 90s office manager with the scarves and cardigans, and now it's Labubu's, but younger. Well, I mean, yeah, access to resources and all, Zing. Thank you for the super chat, honey. Hold on, I just need to find the intro, and then I can kind of play along with the kazoo. Hold on. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I think I can do it at speed. All right. We're just gonna move. We're gonna move here. Okay. Wait, maybe I can put it on really low and Google won't yell at me. Hold on, everyone, hold on. I'm just gonna see if we can just play it real quiet, real quiet, and sped up. Oh, also monkey in the background. Look, the beagle. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll find some YouTube music. That's fine. We don't need to listen to the Gaga. We know what's playing. Oh, how do we describe Lady Gaga for audio library? It would be dramatic, and it would be dance and electronic, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's start there, and we'll kind of. Don't mind me, chat. We're watching Ambi dance. Don't yell at me. Final boss battle. Fitting. What's this sound like? Hey. I'm not mad at this. Oh, it's a little slow though. I need a higher BPM. What about this one? What about this one? Going by names is so hard. It needs to be faster. Faster. Higher BPM. This one. Okay, we'll just speed her up. That's fine. We're taking Ambi to a raid. You know what? I don't like that one. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm the worst. Never put me on the orcs. No. No. And I'm not mad at that. No. Why all so slow? Give me fast. Give me fast. Okay, you know what? No, hold on. Everyone is so sick of me right now. I'm sorry, chat. No. I'm so mad. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. It's fine. Ooh, what can I do? Maybe I could do that. Ooh, how about this? Nope. Ooh. I forgot I've got starred music. Hold on. Yeah! I gotta slow it down. Hold on. It's not right. Get into it, chat. We're watching Miami Vice. Oh no, that was it. Oh no, Ambi, hold on. Oh, well, now we need a new track. Hold on. No. Oh, it's so slow. Why is everything so slow? Yeah! Pump it up! Okay, hold on. I'll find the beat. There we go. Yeah! Move it, girl! JJ, thank you for the super chat, honey. I appreciate it. If I were a better and or worse person had a lot more time on my hands, you could really, like, if you took the background out, you could put Ambi in like a Gaga music video and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I'm just saying. Come on, Vogue! Hillary, thank you for the super sticker, honey. I appreciate it. It's such a shame I can't put like lights and strobe effects and stuff. I wish I could. I so wish I could. One day I will be able to do all of the things that I want to do. But for now, I'm limited. Alright, chat, we're done. Ambi, we're done with the dancing. I'm so sorry, honey. Zebra, thank you for thank you for the super chat. Zebra says the book is about a child whose mother made him eat his baby brother's feces and sleep outside in the cold and called her child it. That sounds terrible. That was about clowns. Thank you for the super chat, honey. I appreciate it. All right, back to Ambi. Sorry, Ambi was telling us a story about how she dances, and then we decided to find it and then make her dance. Well, not make her dance. She'd already danced, but like give her a beat.
Group, and I choreographed dances and stuff, and that was when obviously I wasn't this big, so to see me not be able to do what I used to be able to do is hard to watch, but you know, it could be a great motivation for me, and that's, you know, really important, I feel like. So so today I've been hearing a lot on YouTube about a 7-minute workout app, and there's a bunch of different ones. So if you have the iPhone, you can definitely find them. But I downloaded literally like 7 of them. 7-minute workout, got it? No, I literally downloaded like 7 or 8 of them, and I looked at all of them, and then if I didn't like it, I deleted it, and I kind of narrowed it down to my favorite one. My favorite one was free, so that's exciting because I didn't want to have to pay, you know, for a workout app. So the one I got, I actually did.
I'm sorry, she's telling us how she's narrowing down her choice of workout apps on her phone. Send me. Cat Lady, thank you so much for gifting a channel membership, honey. I appreciate it.
Today for the first time.
Becca Marie,
I
welcome
really
back.
like it. We had to do jumping jacks, which
Well, welcome.
I do the,
Enjoy your emojis.
modified. We had to do push-ups. I do the modified push-ups. We had to do a wall sit-up, or not a wall sit-up, a wall something where you lean up against the wall and then you have to like sit. Wall sit? Oh.
Literally called a wall sit. Yep, love that one. Cat Lady, although then again, I call things like reverse dolphins in the gym. Don't talk to me about naming conventions. Cat Lady, thank you for gifting a channel membership, honey. Welcome back to Casey Grimm. Enjoy your butthole. Thank you, Cat Lady.
I don't know what it's called. But that was the first time I've ever done anything like that, and it was so hard. It hurt. Obviously, I didn't go down all the way like you're supposed to, but wow. You know, there's crunches and this and that. And what I like about this app is that it kind of like tracks your days, and there's like a 0% little thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like stats in a way, and so that's like exciting.
Stats, not scats. Don't get excited, Poopy.
For me, and I like stuff like that. So it's going to make me want to keep doing it. It's going to make me want to do it every day. So I'm really excited. So today was day 1. So attractive.
Ambi should really revisit that Corey, you know? I'd like 11 years on. Where are they now?
So today was day 1, and yeah, so I'm definitely excited to try it again tomorrow, and clearly I can do more than one circuit, but I chose to do one because it is my first time doing it. And this 7-minute app is actually 7 minutes and 50 seconds, but that's okay. An extra 50 seconds is a good thing.
Girl, now she can't even fucking find a Fitbit It gets lost in a roll or something.
So,
sorry, that's Foodie's story.
I usually don't leave my hair up in a towel for that long, so I usually just put it up in a towel.
I don't trust it.
Right as soon as I get out of the shower, because it'll drip, and I'm trying to dry my body, not make it more wet. So
no, you can't convince me.
I usually only put it on for that time frame. But anyhow, so as you guys know, I had a little family issue with my aunt, and it kind of became public.
Because you kind of spoke about it on your YouTube. This isn't a private girl.
Because I needed a way to vent, and I felt like a YouTube video would be perfect. I guess that's what I thought at the time. A lot of you guys actually appreciated that I felt, you know, what's the word, safe enough to vent to you guys. And it's
what kind of thinking is this?
true. I mean, I feel like I can tell you guys anything.
Girl, this content is still up on your platform.
But then there are those few people who do watch my videos that maybe I don't want to know everything, you know, but this is my channel and I have to do what I gotta do for myself. Oh yeah. So
oh yeah. Julie, thank you for returning to the channel as a member, mate. I appreciate it.
I did, as you guys know from my video yesterday, I did send my aunt an apology. It was very long, it was very thought out, and writing is a passion of mine. So
she makes me laugh. Reid, thank you for being here for 6 months, honey. Reid says currently in Santorini. Oh, but still need my pulpy fix. I hope you're having a fabulous time. Thank you for being here for 6 months, honey. Good to see ya.
So I felt like that was the most appropriate way to do it, instead of, you know, just sending her a text saying, I'm
yes.
sorry. I feel like I'm sorry can only go so far. So I felt like, you know, actually sending her, you know, a thought out, true, meaningful message that I worked hard on.
As opposed to every other message you've ever sent to your aunt?
I felt like it would, you know, help. So to make a long story short, we are okay now. There just comes a time and a place where you don't always get along with someone all the time. People don't always have the same opinions. It's just how it is. And I think that growing up, you need to learn how to kind of accept other people's opinions and
someone pass that note on to modern day Amber, please.
Work around an opinion that you don't agree with. Because one thing I like about myself,
she means to say manipulate your way around an opinion that you don't agree with,
is that I enjoy other people's opinions. That's just how I've been forever, even if I don't agree.
What? The story before this was literally a trainer in your aunt's comment section disagreeing with you. And you said what now?
Other people's opinions. That's just how I've been forever.
How old is she here? She would be 23, 24. A child of 23, 24.
Ever. Even if I don't agree. I just love to see what other people think. And I'm not sure why my camera just flashed. Sorry about that. But, you know, that's just how I've always been. And not everyone is like that. I mean, my aunt, she does accept my opinions. She does.
That pig trainer didn't, though.
I guess just sometimes you hit a bump in a relationship, whether it's boyfriend, girlfriend, or aunt and niece, or, you know, any relationship, there's a bump in the road where you're gonna fight. And why is that keep flashing? I'm so sorry, you guys. So this bump in the road has now been driven over and things are okay. So I wanted to let you guys know, since I have been letting you guys know everything about that situation. So I felt like you guys should know that everything is a-okay and perfecto. So that's that. We're definitely going to be doing a 2-part video and I hope you guys watch it. Wow, it's annoying. I might have to cut this video short and open up a new video because that keeps, yeah, that's just annoying. So
even back then, couldn't be bothered to refilm or edit anything. Classic Amber.
So normally after I wash my hair, I will let it dry. If I'm going somewhere, I will put it in a side braid or a side jasmine braid. You guys always see that, but I think I'm just going to wear it down. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm just going to let it do its thing because I noticed that, you know, hair, you lose hair every single day. That's just part of...
Yeah, exactly, Lottie. Now Amber only likes reading other people's opinions if they're preceded by a dollar figure.
the cycle of hair, and
That's why she hates reaction channels and her comment section so much, because they're not sending money to share their opinions.
when your hair is always up like mine, either in a braid or a bun, all the hair that you're meant to lose, you're still losing it, but it's inside of your bun and in your braid. So
we should have known the hair pick stuff was gonna happen.
when you go to take out your hair and then you brush it, you're losing all this hair and you legit freak out. But in reality, it's, you know, the same amount of hair that you lose if your hair was down. So what in God?
Oh, careful of the flickering, everyone. Sorry, I should have said that.
That's creation. Okay, you guys, you know what? I'm gonna have to stop this one, and I'm definitely gonna make another one. Another video talking with Amberlynn. Sometimes this happens with this where if the lighting is really weird, it'll like blink. So my apologies. I guess I can keep talking until it does it again. It's making me nervous. So as you guys know, I do weigh-ins every Wednesday. For a while there, I was doing them every single day, but I felt like that's probably not a great idea. But my girlfriend.
Again, if you're relatively new to Amberlynn, this is a talking point she will bring up ad nauseum. Oh god, remember when ad nauseum was her favourite phrase? We have so much lore!
Her and I support each other 100%, and I feel like I need to support her more than I need to support my YouTube schedule, if that makes sense, because clearly my YouTube schedule is to weigh in every single Wednesday and post a video. But this Wednesday I will not be weighing in, and I'll tell you why. My girlfriend, she has been weighing in less than I have because that's just what she likes to do, and normally she does weigh in every single Wednesday. Sometimes she skips a Wednesday, and she's skipping this Wednesday. Okay, it flashed, but let me finish. She's skipping this Wednesday, and I feel like I'm gonna skip this Wednesday with her because I want to support her. I won't be doing this that often because I do like weighing myself every single week. It's a good indication on how well I'm doing. But there will
Ambi, how well are you doing now? Let us know.
be no weigh-in this Wednesday.
Also, are you wearing pants? No.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for everyone who enjoys watching weigh-in videos. I just kind of want to be there for her in this circumstance, and I don't want to weigh in and be down an amount or whatever and kind of sabotage her plans, because I feel like if she sees that I'm down a good amount, she's going to want to weigh in as well, and I don't want to do that to her.
Oh my god, Ambi, you've been fucking so bizarrely self-centered for so long. Are you all hearing this? You guys, I don't want to weigh in and it show that I've lost so much weight and make my girlfriend want to also weigh in and feel like pressured to do that. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god! Fuck. This has been her entire life. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, tell me more about how therapy's going, Ambi. Yeah.
Her, if that makes sense. I want her to just follow through with her plan, and I can support her because she supports me on everything that I do, and I feel like that's really important in a relationship. And so yeah, I kind of just want to let you guys know that. So I'm gonna make a second part of this video. I have, you know, a few other things to talk
Coffee, no, this was... Oh, sorry, yes, no, this was Crystal.
about, and I still need to choose the perfume that I plan on wearing today, and this and that. So I'll see you guys in the second part. Please watch it. You know you want to.
Sure.
You know you do. All right, see you over there.
Okay, bye. We are not watching the part 2, I do not believe. We are instead watching one that was posted... Oh boy, see some of these videos only have like 3,000 views. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that the entire internet hasn't watched these. We're instead moving on to another topic. This is mental illness plus homelessness, talking with Amberlynn. Again, all of these topics around messy family Lynn business. So let's get to boop on over.
Hello everybody. So I kind of
Also, just for context, all of these are sped up by like 1.5.
I just wanted to make a random Talking with Amberlynn video. It's literally going to be just random stuff thrown into a video. I might get tongue-tied a few times. I might have to stop the clip a few times. I honestly don't know.
She really could play choosy with those statement necklaces, huh? Just a reminder, Ambi was being fully supported by Crystal's parents at this point in time.
My hair is looking ratchet. I never use that word, but it's completely true. So pardon this. I might actually have to braid it to the side or something because it's annoying me. Okay, sorry. Starting this off cray. So I kind of first just want to talk about, honestly don't know how to word it. I'm like drawing a blank. I'm sorry. I have been called crazy by somebody. And
oh no. Did she come from the future?
A comment. And I just want to kind of say that, you know, I'm not crazy. It's just I've been through a lot, and I probably, you know, someone else has told me that I show signs of like a mental illness.
Oh Lord. Lottie, are you setting me up? Pantera, thank you for the note. Pantera says she has on video her playing choosy with earrings with Crystal. Of course she does.
I'm not gonna, you know, call that like... See, this video is going completely wrong already. I'm not gonna call it like a rude thing because there's so many people with mental illnesses, whether it's depression or whether it's schizophrenia or
her OCD or glasses. I joke, not the glasses. Sorry, I was just listing off Ambi's fake diagnoses.
Paranoia or just anything. And I was diagnosed with depression at the
Bloody.
age of 9 years old.
Uh-huh. She's told this story a couple of times, by the way, chat.
That was when I first got put into foster care. And I have been through a lot of things that, you know, just most people...
NASA Jens asked, what is Choosy? Choosy is a fun little in breach of the Geneva Convention game that Ambi likes to play with people in her life, family members, friends, partners, where she essentially pressures them into... I'll use Terry as an example. This is how she plays it. She sits you down in a dark room with a very high wattage light bulb sitting over you. You're in a steel chair, no windows, no access to light. You don't know what time it is. You've been there for possibly hours. And Ambi stands there under the harsh light and says, which tarot card do you prefer? Which one do you choose? Which one do you like more? And you say, oh, the death card. And you're like, okay, great. And then Ambi says, but what about these two? Hey, Ambi! What about these two? What about the reverse tower or the death card? And you say, oh, tower's a bit grim, maybe death. Okay, great. But what about these two? The chariot and death. See, this is me also proving that there are more than towers in this tarot. Which one do you prefer? And that just goes on for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of your time, and you can't escape it. And Ambi makes you do it. That's Choosy.
don't go through, especially most people at the age of 9.
I would keep saying death.
Okay, this is looking horrid. But most people at the age of 9, and let alone even younger. And if I do show signs of, you know, a mental illness, yeah, this isn't working either, let me just leave it. If I do show signs of a mental illness or...
And she's done it with things like earrings and fragrances and fucking stickers. Stickers! She had a drawer of like 5,000 stickers and made one of her partners play Choosy for hours over stickers. Stickers!
Anything like that, I think that you should keep that to yourself because everybody has issues whether they show them or not. And I feel like I'm very vulnerable and very open with all of you, and I just feel like it's not fair for people to say things like that to me, so I kind of just wanted to, you know...
Pantera says she bought thousands of Croc charms during the Beck era and forced Beck to pick the best one. And it wasn't even about choosing the best Croc charm. She didn't even fucking wear Crocs. She just bought them to force this game upon everybody in her life.
Get that out in the open.
That's what those slam books Auntie Lynn was talking about were. That was Choosy, but like... Wait, what are slam books? I still haven't had that explained to me.
It's not that it hurt my feelings because I probably do show signs of it, but it's just the fact that you say that is kind of just rude.
Oh yeah, calendar pictures. She went to like Five and Below or something, Dollarama, and bought like calendars from the past year and said, I'm going to gift this to Mama Lynn because, you know, she likes like motivational like pictures and stuff. That's not what happened. Ambi went through literally page by page with Mama Lynn and said, do you like this one or this one? Do you like this photo or this text? Do you like this like Pinterest quote or this photo of a shoe? Just fucking end me, bro. Death. Death is the appropriate response. JC, thank you for the super chat, honey. JC says, fuck. No Auntie Lynn today, just a casual hair plot and self-diagnosis talk then, I guess. Yeah, from 11 years ago. You know, Ambi really is the same in every decade. Thanks.
Get that out in the open. It's not that it hurt my feelings because I probably do show signs of it, but it's just the fact that you say that is kind of just rude. So I just kind of want to say that. And then secondly, I'm going through just a lot with my family, and I was in foster care from 9 to 18 years old.
It's also how she picks her new journals. Pantera, to be fair, that was a really fun video when we did that. That was really fun. Because it was less about Choosy for us and more about how well do we know Ambi and which journal is she going to choose. Really, if she had a mind to, she'd play Choosy, like, on stream. And we could guess which one she chooses. I don't think she enjoys playing Choosy. I think she enjoys forcing other people to play Choosy. Because she's mad like that.
And I honestly thought that once I turn 18, I'd, you know, venture off and get out of foster care and my life would be better. I'm not sure exactly what I was thinking per se, but my problems didn't end just because I was out of foster care. They still continue every single day. So it's not only am I living in the past, but I'm also still living all this crap right now, and it's just it's hard to handle. Currently, my mother is homeless. She lives far, far away from me in a completely different state. She has done some things in my life that I'll never forget, things that make me cry, things that make me feel scared for her still, and she still does these things.
Now, was this before or after prison? Before, assuming? Ambi wasn't writing letters then either, but she was making it content, I suppose.
Never forget, things that make me cry.
Morning, Casey.
Things that make me feel scared for her still, and she still does these things. I don't want to say too much about her. I don't think it's...
Yeah, it was before.
Right for me, but I just do want to say that I'm worried for her. It hurts, and I really wish that I could do something. If she lived in the same state as me, there would be no ifs, ands, or buts. I would love for her to stay here and just have a roof over her head, and I know this isn't my house. But Crystal's parents are good people, and I feel like, they'd feel bad, they'd want to help her, and they're very good people in that way. But we can't help her right now, and, I feel like there's nothing I can do, and that's what hurts the most.
This feels like a response to Auntie Lynn posting something on Facebook about her sister. That's what this feels like. Knowing the relationship now and knowing, like, all of that fucked up shit between the three of them, that's what this feels like.
Most is knowing that I'm hopeless and helping somebody that I love. I have a lot of other family members that live very, very close to my mom.
I guess this sentiment fell off when Mama Lynn went to jail. Because Ambi... What's the quote from Ambi? She's not even worth the 42-cent postage stamp. Was that it? Mixed messages.
My aunt, she gives her, food randomly, which, I appreciate so much. But I always ask myself, how do they...
Chrissy, welcome back, honey. Thanks for rejoining.
See, I don't want to word this wrong and seem like I'm coming off as a rude person, but my question is, how can my family see my mother like this in person and just kind of walk away from it?
Oh. Ooh, and you know the worst part? She knows that Auntie Lynn... She literally said it in the piece of content before this. She said, Auntie Lynn watches all of my content. Ooh, that's a bitch move. That sucks. JC, welcome back to the channel as a member, honey. I appreciate it.
How do they... See, I don't want to word this wrong and seem like I'm coming off as a rude person, but my question is, how can my family see my mother like this in person and just kind of walk away from it? I am very opinionated, and I probably say too much that I probably shouldn't say, and it happens a lot.
That makes me mad. Oh.
Me and my aunt, we got in an argument because I was shocked, hurt.
Of course it was about the aunt. I fucking knew it.
Disappointed that she wouldn't let my mom, kind of just stay under her roof. It's her sister, and...
Oh, God, this fills me with cringe. This fills me with cringe and delight. Messy drama, messy family, Lynn drama.
Me and my brother have been through a lot. My brother has now, turned to drugs. I haven't heard from him in a while, but I'm hoping more than anything he's sober and, doing the best he can with, what he was dealt with. And I know for a fact, even through everything, if my brother needed me, I would be there for him. That's just the type of person I am. I understand my mom and my aunt have, been through a lot, and a lot of things have been done and said, and it's just a lot of things that, you can forgive, but you can never forget. And I understand completely about that, but I'm just scared that something bad's gonna happen to my mom, and my aunt's gonna look back and regret,
this is so, gross. Like that, it's manipulation. Like, that's what my body is physically responding to. It's like, It's like it sensed poison and doesn't want to go near it. Oh, God, that's gross.
decision she's making, and it worries me. I don't know if
Yeah, Auntie Lynn, why didn't you do more to help my mum? Also, fuck her. I'm not sending a postage stamp.
I'm being selfish or what it is, but I ruined the
But you're expecting other people in your family to help out your mother? Yep, I get it, Ambi. Like, you've had a fucked up childhood and, like, that wasn't okay. But girl, the fact that this is on YouTube. Look, right here. You all want to know why Auntie Lynn had enough? Either, like, on the farms or now on YouTube, like, biting back against Amberlynn shit. Do you want to know why? This was 11 years ago. This was 11 years ago. How many people have seen this? Hold on. How many views does this YouTube clip have? This has 2,400 views. 2,400. Nobody watched this. But even 11 years ago, Ambi was very confident to sit here and be like, well, fuck my aunt for not helping my mum. Oh, girl, mess.
relationship I have with my aunt. We used to talk every single day. She was there for me. She was a big supporter. She watched all my YouTube videos. I've been sending her messages randomly for the last couple of weeks, just telling her how sorry I am. That,
Yeah, well, true. Actually, nobody watched it on her channel.
I don't know how to word it. I was just kind of rude to her because she wouldn't help my mom more.
Again, if you listen to Auntie Lynn's retelling of this period of time, it seems like there was a lot of help offered, but your mum made her choice, and Auntie Lynn said, I guess I can't help my sister because drugs and addiction. So, wow. But, you know, Amber Lynn's been so thoughtful in the modern era about helping her family, right? Right?
Than what she was already doing.
Right, we've seen Amberlynn Reid help her family in modern times, right? Surely we've seen that. Surely we haven't seen Amberlynn Reid be a burden to her mother and her mother's boyfriend hating her and her grandma possibly hating her. We've seen Ambi be helpful.
Overall, I just wanted my mom to, you know, kind of be in a safe place. And the things my mom have told me have hurt.
Yeah, blackmail is totally being a little mean. Yeah, blackmail might be being a little mean, yeah.
The things that she's having to turn to just to get food, and it hurts.
Burden Lynn Reid. I like that.
I'm just going through a lot with that, and more than anything, I wish my aunt would be in my life again because she was like that one family member that, you know, always talked to me, was there for me, and I feel like, I so easily lose people. And, you know, it's just hard. And
it is weird that almost everybody who chooses to be in your life chooses not to be in your life. That is weird.
my mom and my dad are separated. There was a point where my mom...
Daddy Reid and Mama Lynn.
She wanted to move all the way to a different country, I meant state, to see if my dad, you know, could help her. And
I don't think that's how that was. That's what the plan was there, but okay.
My dad's house burnt down a couple months ago, so he's
Oh.
also homeless. He's living with different people, house hopping, and I always wonder, I always say this to myself, I always say, how could anything ever get any worse? And it seems like things just continue and continue and continue, and it's like, I feel like my heart can't handle it. And why I'm making this video, I just feel like you guys need to kind of know a little bit of what's going on currently, so you guys can understand maybe the way, the way I am sometimes.
Oh, Katie, good morning, honey. Hi.
I'm very emotional and I cry a lot, it seems like, in these videos. I don't cry as often in, you know, my real life because I kind of hold it in and I feel like I'm very vulnerable.
C-Buff said, even people not in her life don't want to be in her life. Zachary Michael.
On these videos, and I'm just going through way too much than I can handle. I just don't know what to do anymore. I worry so much about my parents and my mom that I ruin relationships with other people and I push people away, and I don't know what to say. So, I also wanted to talk about my videos and my blogs. Currently, I feel like my YouTube schedule is very overwhelming. Just for right now, it's like causing me stress because I feel the need to put up a vlog every single day and videotape my whole day, and it's getting
Okay. Nobody asked for this, girl.
hard on me.
My self-imposed, like, video schedule is really hard on me, you guys. Okay, girl, take a fucking break. Don't do it.
So I'm kind of gonna make a new different schedule that suits myself and, you know, what I can do.
Sure.
I'm going to try my hardest to still put up a video every single day.
Great.
Because that has been what I've been doing from the beginning. But they're going to be different, kind of. I'm going to vlog still, but not every day.
I mean, look at the youth on Amber's side here. She's got the energy to make a video a day. Now, can't even fucking get a live stream every other day. It's crazy.
So randomly,
it's hecticana in a word.
There might be a vlog, or randomly there might be some funny tag. I feel like tags can help me kind of just...
Ambi, modern day Ambi, listen, I know you're not watching this, thank God, but like, if the universe can get you a message, modern day Ambi should do tags and challenges. Bring that shit back. At least it's entertaining. Kayla, thank you for the super chat, honey. Kayla says she left the aunts to be with Mama and Granny, gets kicked out by Granny, then Mama is homeless, and now she wants back with Tammy. What? Yeah, that was kind of the long and short of it.
Not think so much.
I think Auntie Lynn said, get the fuck out, you're not serious about changing. Ambi, you have a choice to stay here or go with your mum. And Ambi said, fuck you, Auntie Lynn, I'm staying with my mum. And then they moved to Grammy's house, and then Grandma Lynn had enough of their shit, and then, well, yeah, Ambi's shit. And then Mama Lynn went over to California, and didn't take Ambi, and Ambi was just kind of there.
Tags are fun to watch. Tags
are fun to watch.
Some funny ones, there's some serious ones. I mean, vlogging every day has just become so stressful, and I feel like sometimes it's fun to kind of just sit down and talk, and that's it. So I'm going to be doing more Talking with Amberlynn videos. I'm going to be...
God, that's grim for the future.
Doing, maybe
Little
makeup
does she know.
tutorials. I'm not wearing a single piece of makeup today. You guys can tell, I'm sure. Maybe hair tutorials, collections. I know a lot of you have wanting to see jewelry collection videos, more perfume collection videos, maybe outfit of the days, just...
Maybe a Q&A.
Really random stuff. Normally these things I do show, but they're like in my vlog or stuff like that, and I'll be showing maybe sometimes what I'm eating or describing a dinner, how I'm doing on Weight Watchers, or if I decide to do something else, my weigh-in videos. I'm still gonna have all that, but
we haven't got a weigh-in video in a hot minute, huh? When was Ambi's last weigh-in? A while back.
And again, I will try my hardest to do a video every day. Whether it's just a 3-minute video of me saying hi, I still want to do that for you guys. But vlogging...
It's for us, not for her.
It's become stressful for some reason. And just everything that I'm going through right now, and how much I worry about my parents and my brother and myself, and how much I miss...
Timo, yes, 2014.
My relationship with my aunt. It's really just getting to me, and I'm trying my hardest to ignore it, but I think sometimes that might actually make it worse. But anyways, so...
Fen.
I just kind of wanted to share that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This was completely... random video, just...
Sarah Marie, honestly, the content hasn't changed.
I'm very open with you guys, and I feel like I'm going to continue that, but, I hope you guys don't take this video as a bad thing. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to, what I said about my aunt, none of it's mean. I love her so much, and I miss her, and I hope that one day she can forgive me, because...
Well, it's not the modern time.
More than anything, that's one of the things that it's really weighing on my heart. Anyways, I have to end this video. I can't make it longer than 15 minutes. So thank you guys so much for watching. Making these videos for me is actually quite therapeutic. So thank you guys.
Oh, Lord. If she had that time machine, go back and tell this version of Ambi, go to therapy.
Thanks for being my therapist, and you don't even know it.
We're not your therapist!
So I'll see you in my next video. And until then, if you aren't smiling, smile. Bye.
Bye. Oh my God. Someone should have told her then. Anyway, chat, we're done for today. My butt's asleep, so I'm going to go. So thank you all very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. We got some further insight on the Messylynn family law, which I love. It's great. Thank you all so much for being here. For those of you on the rewatch, thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, if you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, that'd be fabulous. If you could, please and thank you. Please make sure you brush your hair and your teeth, wash your face, get your steps in, hug a loved one, don't be a dumpster fire on the internet, make good choices, be good people, and I will see you all in the next video and/or